So I'm here with Tyrus McCloud, former Miami Dolphin linebacker, former Redskins linebacker, and former Ravens linebacker. And this is his story. So what was it like playing in the NFL and for the Baltimore Ravens, Miami Dolphins, and Washington Redskins?
Well, I think it was surreal, being able to play, and get paid for a childhood game. I think,
Yeah,
accomplishing my dreams and goals of making it to that level was the excitement about being there.
nice.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your story. How did you come to say to know Jesus?
Well, I grew up in a neighborhood where either you sold drugs, fought every day, or you got chased home. So, I had a mentor, around 17 years old that was trying to, help the youth in my neighborhood, and he led me to, a relationship with Christ.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um, So, who was the most influential person in your life and why?
Well, I would probably say outside of my mother, my high school football coach.
Okay.
He was a guy that sacrificed his time, his energy, his money, to make sure that I had the resources to be successful at the high school level and to make it to the college level.
So, where did you play college?
So, in the University of Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever win any championships or win any?
Well, we won one bowl game when I was there,
Okay.
Liberty Bowl, beat Michigan State. But outside that, one bowl game out of 4 years is what I was privileged to.
And did you play with Lamar Jackson or was
No,
that,
it's way before Lamar.
okay.
I think Lamar may not have been born by that time.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 1993 when I was a freshman.
Nice. I was
Yeah.
born in 93.
Yeah, yeah, right. So he's about the
Yeah.
same age. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, that's cool. So what does it look like for your life after football? Like what did you miss, like you miss the different aspects of playing in the NFL?
Uh,
Do you miss playing in that sport?
well, I could say, I could honestly say no. My career was, I kind of got everything out of my system. Um, Towards the latter part of my career, I was injury prone where I ended my career doing it for injury.
Uh-huh.
So I don't miss the rigors of it, the physicality of it. Um, I think the life after football has taught me how to give back and to
Right.
be an example to community, to youth and kids alike.
Nice. And how have you used your platform? How have you used your platform to give like glory to God and like how do you like reach
Okay.
the youth?
Well, I mean, I've used it. I started out by 2007. I was going into our state prisons, South Bay Correctional, Okeechobee Correctional, Miami-Dade Correctional, all the way up to DeSoto Correctional. And I would go in as Tyrus McCloud, the former Baltimore Raven, get the guys all excited, but I would also just bring the message of how I found the Lord and what he's done in my life and deliver an inspirational message to those that were completely thrown away from society to give them hope, uh, and inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so what was it like playing in the like what did you like most about playing in the NFL?
Well, the money was probably a good part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I say I liked it because I was never really a fan of football. So I don't know how to say it from that aspect. I always saw it as a job, from the time I was 18, that it was an opportunity to, put in work. So I never looked at it as something that I like. I just know it was a dream to just conquer each level and to make it to the highest level.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you okay. Uh so where did you play in high school and where did you grow up?
So I played at high school, Nova High School, Fort
Okay.
Lauderdale, Florida. I grew up in Pompano Beach.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, I busted every day about 45 minutes, from, elementary all the way through my senior year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so what is your favorite verse Bible verse and why?
I would say it would be Psalms 90, where Abraham talked about um, having God number your days. He talked about a man should live about 70 to 80 years at best, but his life be full of turmoil. But if you want the best out of life, that you want to ask God to help number your days so you can get the best out of life. So I've always taken that scripture day by day.
Okay.
Yeah. To get the most out of each day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so do you have like a favorite athlete? Do you have like an athlete you really look up to or like?
You know, in my day coming up, it was Michael Jordan was the number one guy.
Yeah.
But as a football player, Walter Payton was the guy that I patterned my game after. Toughness, grit, commitment. I don't think it was none greater than Walter Payton.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite NFL player is probably Tim Tebow.
Nice.
And also Peyton Manning.
Nice.
So like I grew up with them.
Yeah.
And like they were like definitely the best. They were some of the best to play the game.
Yeah, those 2 great picks.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was it like for you on draft day? You know, like what was that like? Was that like, was it crazy? Was it like you couldn't believe it? Like, was it?
Yeah, well, draft day was nerve-wracking, pretty much to say the least. You don't know where you're going to go. You don't know who's going to call you. It's the fear of the unknown. And so, eventually when I got the phone call, I wasn't the most happiest guy in the world because as a middle linebacker, they had already drafted a middle linebacker, and his name was Ray Lewis. And so for me, I was like, oh man, this is the worst phone call I ever got.
Yeah.
And so, because I knew immediately I was a backup. And so it wasn't the best day that I thought it would be, dreamed about.
Right.
But here it was what it was.
Right. Nice. Yeah. Obviously I can't relate, but but I can only imagine like the surreal feeling of being like picked to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is. It's a weird but good, crazy kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if there was any position or sport you could play besides football, what would it be?
It'd definitely be point guard in the NBA.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you like to feed the ball to people.
Yeah. Well, that was it, you just take control. It was my first love was basketball. But it was like I didn't think it was a better position in sports to play than being on the basketball court.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I played soccer.
Okay.
In high school. I never was good enough to be professional.
Right.
But it was a fun sport to play, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a physical sport.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so I also ran cross country and track.
Nice.
Yeah. So
triathlete. All right.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So, so have you ever met, I'm sure you have, but have you met players like Tim Tebow or like, have you met like any of those players that like, that really like stood out to you? Kind of like, you know, like you really felt like, you know, it was kind of cool to meet them.
Well, yeah, I met a couple guys. I was a teammate of Deion Sanders in 2000 when he was with Washington. I was with Washington. That was surreal, watching the guy that I grew up, watching football. And that was amazing. He had given his life to the Lord at the time, and he was sharing, and at the time he was mentoring. In fact, I blew out my Achilles the first game of the season that year, and while in the hospital, I got one call from one teammate, and it was Deion that called to pray with me over the phone. And then I met Irvin Fryer, was one of the guys who was the first pick, first round wide receiver ever. I think back in like 1980 something.
Yeah.
He was a mentor. I became a mentor of mine as well. So yeah, I met some quality guys. Yeah.
Nice. How do you feel about, because Prime Time is a Christian.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Cause like he coaches Buffalo. Oh, not
Right.
Buffalo, Colorado. Colorado Buffaloes. What do you think of his whole story and like how he like, like what's going on with that?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. I think, a guy like him to come from Fort Myers, the way he did, where he grew up, and to give back and reach that level, those kids really benefit from it, not just football, but as a man and in community.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you ever think about doing something like that? Would you ever want to be like a coach of a team?
Well, now I just accepted a head coaching job at Nova High.
Oh, wow.
But I haven't coached in a while. I was doing the daddy thing. My son plays at Dartmouth.
Okay.
And he's in his last year.
Nice.
And so now, because I've kind of reared him into adulthood, I now starting to coach again. So yeah, I can see myself doing something like that.
Nice. Yeah. And you have such a great platform because it's like you have the sport
Right.
of football.
Right.
And I don't know if you're, I don't know if you know Desmond Cook.
Yeah, I know Desmond.
Yeah. He basically, he's my boss and he used to be a player.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah. But he got cut, but but God's obviously using him in a mighty way.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, for FCA and
awesome.
And for I'm sorry, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, like to see that.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Lives have been changed through his work.
Right.
And he'll never see probably what God sees that he's done, but done a lot
and
of
of
work.
course, Coach Rick.
Yeah, Coach Rick is awesome.
Yeah, and he's a great. Him and Desmond are just great.
Yeah,
like great mentors, and
right.
Like they're just very godly men.
Right.
And it's cool to know both of them.
Yeah, great examples.
Yeah,
great examples.
And it's really cool to see how God has used them and how he uses their platform for his glory,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So,
yeah.
And that's what I kind of want to do with FCA is like share the gospel through sharing people's stories and like yours and others.
Yeah.
But
yeah, stories matter, words matter, right?
Yeah.
That's what the scriptures are made of.
Right.
Those truthful
stories.
Yeah, right. They'll give you inspiration. And,
So it's really cool. It's a great interview. And,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So if you ever want to bring someone else, like, if you know anybody,
okay.
If they want to do an interview or do something like that,
I definitely will. Yeah, pass.
So
definitely get the word out.
Yeah, so it's really all about like serving God.
Yeah,
and trusting Him, and just giving Him the glory and praise through sports and through people's testimonies.
Right.
And it's just kind of like I feel blessed to be able to do stuff like this.
Right.
And it's a really cool thing.
It's an awesome thing.
Yeah. So, but, is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I just want to encourage you, man. I mean, we're all in this, serving together.
Yeah.
And, just continue to pray your strength and, Desmond's strength and Coach Rick's strength and those all associated with FCA. Sports, man, is a great tool.
Yeah.
To bring the gospel. And I just encourage everyone, man, don't get weary, man. Stay strong, stay prayed up.
Yeah.
Keep pressing in. All right. And so we make all you need is all you got.
Right.
So that's pretty much it.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I hope that you guys got something out of this interview. Pray that God would reach you where you're at. And thanks for tuning in.
So you hope.